after studying about the communication process and its parts. You also studied about the types of communications. But is communication easy all the time? Is it easy? Yes or no? Think. Sometimes communication is difficult because of some barriers, such as attitudinal barriers, social barriers, educational barriers, cultural barriers, or environmental barriers. Think about that. What is attitudinal barriers? Attitudinal barriers in the communication process refer to negative attitudes, or behaviors held by the individuals involved in the communication that can prevent or hinder the effective exchange of information. These attitudes or behaviors can include things like mistrust, prejudice, bias, or a lack of interest or motivation. These barriers can make it difficult for the sender to effectively communicate their message, and for the receiver to understand and process the information being received. For example, when you just do not like what someone is saying because you don't like him. What about the social barrier? It happens when you cannot or do not want to understand a person because he is not one of your relatives or friends, or because he is from another social status. So you say, "This person is not one of my friends, so I will not listen to him." Educational barriers happen when the speaker and the audience have different levels of education. One is an elementary student and the other is a high school student. The difference in education might cause difficulty in understanding each other. Someone may say, "I am too smart to listen to this stuff." So he won't respond. The cultural barrier appears when two people refuse to communicate because they are not from the same culture or heritage. Or misunderstanding happen because of that. So in one culture a behavior is accepted, but in another culture this behavior is considered an offense. Can you think of any of these behaviors? The environmental barrier happens because of the environment, or any physical barriers around the speakers and the audience, such as noise, disturbing sounds that make it difficult for them to hear each other.